drop Coy off at home with his mom. I got Amir with me as well. We're actually about to go visit my grandfather. I know if you saw the live stream that I did just talking about loved ones and spending time with your relatives, man, it's crucial that you spend time with those family members, man, because life is precious. Life is finite. We don't know how long we're going to be here or how short we'll be here. We just know that one day we will no longer be here. So we have to make the most out of that time and utilize it and spend it with the people that we care about and let them know that we actually care about them. I keep referencing the fact that I lost both my grandmothers in 2 years, and it's a different grieving process, man. Just dealing with that and keeping it moving. It's like no matter what now, whenever I come back to my grandparents' house, it's not the same, or my other grandma, I can't even go to her house because they're selling it, so it's just different. And in the moment, you think that, you'll have forever, or those times will last forever, and but the reality is that's just your mind playing tricks on you because you don't know, you don't have a clue. It could be any moment, at any given point in time, it just all ends and it's over. So, definitely if you got beef with people or feuds or anything like that, then you definitely want to, try to resolve them, even if resolving them means that you no longer communicate, at least, you understand where you stand and it's clear. But if it's something that can be fixed and it's easily fixable, then just resolve it, man, because at the end of the day, it's not even worth it, So when that person's gone and, you wonder what if, or you think about how trivial it is, a lot of times you don't even remember what it was about. So that's what I got, man. But I'm going to holler at y'all when we get there, spend a little bit of time and chop it up with y'all straight. Back on the road, me and Amir. Extremely grateful that I was able to spend some time with my grandfather today. Also visited my mom. She was over there helping out. It's really, 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 it does my heart good to see the family kind of coming together and looking out for my grandfather the way that they are, man. It's a beautiful sight to see. Dealing with these types of circumstances and situations, you don't really see it happen that often, or egos get in the way or emotions and things just go left. So it looks like things are working out pretty cool, and that's really good. I'm grateful, man. It puts me at ease because I don't have to, you know, worry about the negative stuff or how things could be going left or going wrong. My grandfather seems to be in really good spirits, and everybody else seems to be in good spirits. So just really grateful, man. We are currently in one of the small towns of South Carolina, between South Carolina and North Carolina, that are kind of, the middle of nowhere. But I'm used to it because I always take this way. And honestly, I actually prefer the back roads over the interstate for the simple fact that when you take the back roads, it's less mileage and it doesn't put as much wear and tear on your car. So, plus it's a lot more scenic routes. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but your boy is heavily invested in the trees and all that good stuff. I'm not a tree hugger, but and there's nothing wrong with hugging trees, man. If you want to hug a tree, go hug a tree. But it's just a really cool feeling just to sit back in the road and think and just clear my mind and relax or listen to a really good podcast. Well, not relax, I got a job, but focus on some really good podcasts. I've been listening to the Founders podcast lately. I think I talked about it on one of the other vlogs. It's really good. Just the things that people go through to build companies, man, and to make it in life. We take it for granted how much risk is involved in these situations. It's easy to look at revisionist history and think that XYZ was always going to be successful, or they were always going to make it, and that might not always be the case. So it's really cool to see how people navigate through pitfalls and ups and downs. And this podcast is actually very good for where I'm at in life right now, where I feel like I'm in a transition period. And, I'm working on things, but the seeds aren't bearing fruit yet. So, and I like to put a lot of pressure on myself and think that, I compare myself to other people. Like, well, when so-and-so was 30, he was doing X, Y, Z. Or, when so-and-so was 22, he'd already done X, Y, Z. But there's a lot of people that you don't hear about, or that you hear about and you don't know. Excuse me, y'all. I'm starting to get tired. But they've been through a lot of things and they were late bloomers, per se. So it's super reassuring to know that when it's your time, it's your time. You just got to be available and presentable in order to take advantage of that opportunity when it arises. So where I'm at in life right now in my unemployment status is just keeping my eyes out for opportunities and making sure that I'm available and present to take advantage of them when they come. So I'm so sorry, that's where your boy is in life, just taking it, and that's the mindset that I'm rolling with. Extremely grateful for my wife. She is amazing and super supportive. And somebody asked me not too long ago how I felt about being married and how I would describe it, and I told them, like, being married is like a cheat code, right? Like, it just makes life easier if you have somebody that's on your team and believes in you and they're willing to help you. Like, marriage is really a cheat code, and that's if you already have your stuff together and you're already on point. I ain't saying you just go out and find somebody and hope that they will complete you or nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when you already have yourself established and you've already built a level of reputation to where somebody can support you and believe in you, then when it's time to do that, that person will go above and beyond for you. And I'm just grateful that my wife and I have that type of relationship to where we can look out for each other and make sure that things are good, and we focus on just being there for each other. So I'm extremely grateful, man. I'm pro marriage, I'm team marriage. I know that in the world right now there's a whole lot of negativity surrounding marriage, and all marriages don't always work out, and there's that. But hey, man, I can only speak on my experience, and it's definitely something to grow with somebody. But I'm gonna holler at y'all because we're just crossing this North Carolina line. finally in the state. So I'm almost home.